Hey everyone, Brian here, and welcome to one of the newest additions to our channel, the monthly preview. Now we've been doing this on the website for some time and thought it would be a great way to interact with our YouTube audience as well. So how does this work? Well, this isn't my personal list, rather a consensus list that is accumulated by a point system between all of us here at Apocalypse. Each month we send in our list, add up the points, and the following order is what becomes our official list. Enjoy! Beginning our list at number 5 is Replicas. Replicas is helmed by Trader director Jeffrey Nachmanoff and stars Keanu Reeves as a scientist who becomes obsessed with bringing his family back to life after they tragically passed in a car accident. While trailers haven't impressed leading into its release month, not many Keanu Reeves-led projects do. Remember the joke that John Wick was before it was John Wick? In no way are we saying that Replicas will become that. But with somewhat low expectations, it could be a fun sci-fi filled trip to the theater for some moviegoers. Also starring Alice Eve, Thomas Middleditch, and John Ortiz, Replicas will be released this month on January 11th. Swimming in at number 4 on our list is Serenity. From Stephen Knight, writer and director of Locke, Serenity is a sexy and daring suspense thriller that stars Matthew McConaughey as Baker Dill, a fishing boat captain in his own tropical paradise. But when his ex-wife, played by Anne Hathaway, shows up along with the past that he tried to forget, Dill is thrown into a new reality that may not be what it seems. Again, not a movie that has impressed through trailers, but there's something to be said of its director and cast. Knight has backing thanks to Locke, which was considered one of the best movies of its year. As for the cast, it's hard to give an instant no to any movie starring Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, and Jason Clarke. It could easily be releasing this early because it is so disappointing, but its trailers do have just enough to make us all wonder if there's something more. Also starring Diane Lane, Jimon Hansu, and Jeremy Strong, Serenity is in theaters on January 25th. Ranking in at number 3 is the first wide release of the year, Sony's horror movie Escape Room, which is undoubtedly based on the popular and real-life puzzle rooms, following 6 strangers who must use their wits to survive and escape the deadliest room they've ever been in. Trailers for Escape Room are as prototypical as they come, but there still seems to be something more there. Most of us understand the true fear that comes with playing the game of the escape room, which could mean a surprising audience reaction to the movie. Are we expecting it to be one of the best horror movies of 2019? No. But we can all agree that we've seen plenty of bad trailers that lead to decent or good movies. Starring Deborah Ann Woll, Taylor Russell, Tyler Labine, Jay Ellis, and Logan Miller, you can play Escape Room on January 4th. Our second most look forward to movie of the month is The Upside. The true life-based story follows the relationship of a wealthy handicapped man, played by Bryan Cranston, and an unemployed man with a criminal record, played by Kevin Hart, who is hired to help him with his everyday life. While on paper, the movie looks like it could be a big success. It can be argued that The Upside has the biggest potential to fail. It has a big hill to climb as it's the American remake of the critically acclaimed and highly beloved French film The Intouchables, but with a cast that's led by Bryan Cranston, Kevin Hart, and Nicole Kidman, plus being directed by Neil Berger, who was behind The Illusionist and Limitless. The Upside is still one of the few to look forward to this month. It will be released in theaters January 11th. And to no one's surprise, our number 1 most anticipated movie of the month is Glass. From director M. Night Shyamalan comes the final chapter of his Unbreakable and Split series, which sees Bruce Willis's David Dunn, Samuel L. Jackson's Elijah Price return to collide with James McAvoy's Kevin Wendell Crumb in a series of escalating encounters. While it's a surprise that this is a January release after the response Split received a few years back, it's also a huge plus for us fans. Trailers for the film have been nothing short of thrilling, as Shyamalan has brought Willis's Dunn out of retirement to not only face Jackson's Mr. Glass one more time, but McAvoy's Beast as well. Finishing a trilogy is always a tough task, but if there's one man for this particular job, it's Shyamalan. Here's to hoping his recent resurgence means an early year treat for us all. Also starring Sarah Paulson, Anya Taylor-Joy, Glass breaks into theaters on January 18th. So there it is, the 5 movies we're most looking forward to this month and in order. What do you think? How does our list differ from yours? Are you surprised by any movies that are on the list, or are we missing any? Head down to the comments and let's have a conversation about this month's movies. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.